Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, the 26th of July. It's the 4 p.m. movement snack. It's your third one today, or at least it's the third one that we, the movement snack team, have deployed to you today. Maybe it's your first, maybe it's your third, maybe it's your fifth, because the catcher-uppers go catcher-upper crazy for these catch-ups. So if you're a multiple catcher-upper, enjoy this after party, keep the messages coming. You know what I'm going to say, we love hearing how you're doing. It makes this whole thing go round, the lives and the catching up. It's all in the mix that makes it the wonderful thing that it is. So enjoy the after party and let us know how you get on and all those comments. But for now, I need to be sociable because people have started arriving, need to start mingling. So hello Chris, Miss Perry's in. Hi and everyone, welcome. How's your Sunday, Chris? How's your weather? Because we love lost my teeth, it's Sunday. We love a weather report on a Sunday. Go on, tell us what the weather's doing. My sister's in, Sister T, what's going on with you? Have you made sausage rolls and cake for our parents? Have you deployed them? Left them on the drive? Are you cooking? Who else, please? Come on, what have you been up to? Tell us. Help me out with this preamble. It's all about you, really. Have you done... it's been quite an exciting day for the Movement Sack team. We had an outside broadcast that successfully went down today, unlike yesterday. So Calves was out with the nature this morning. I've been working all day, so I think Dave's had some kind of Olympic ceremony today, so that's exciting. I'll have to catch up on that later. So I'm a bit on the back foot, because I've had my head in other things. So let's hear about your day. That's enough about me. Let's talk about you. What have you been up to, Super G? Had a heavy run show back to sun. A bit fickle, isn't it, this weather thing, this rain, sun thing. Who else have I missed? Who else is in there? It's a Sunday, so 4 p.m. on Sunday. What are you normally doing this time of day? Are you catching up with family? Are you in the garden if the weather's nice? Are you crowbarring? Are you snoozing? Are you having a cup of tea and a piece of cake? It's usual kind of 4 p.m. typical British activity, isn't it? Does tea and cake still happen at 4 o'clock? That's an interesting one. Anyway, let me give you some interesting statistics while you're gathering in. Tomorrow is a week 19. We've done over 352 movement snacks, 352 since the 23rd of March. So that's a fair lot of accumulative movement minutes. Where would your moving parts be and where would your supporting parts be without 350 movement snacks? That's a lot of time, isn't it? I can't do the maths in my head. It's been a busy day. It's a lot. It's benefits all the way. Hello Maddie, Dagenham's in. Hello Bex, hello everyone. My sister sent me a wave and a cactus because we do love a bit of a cactus, my sister and I. We're a big succulent fan. I think cactus are in the family of succulents. Are there any cactus succulent experts out there? Hello Carol Watson, hi Bex and everyone, sunny in Glasgow. Do you like a cactus in Glasgow, Carol? Gillian in Port Talbot, does cactus do well in Port Talbot? I'm guessing not. Guessing not. Miss Perry, have you got any cactus or any succulents to report? Not quite the climate, is it? Let me just have a look at the time, because I forgot my clock today. I think it's 2. I think it's a 2 minute. 2 minute, and then we're in for the stretch and sway. So in the 4 p.m. movement snack, if you're new to this particular time slot, we do some coordination, some weight transfer, some slow mindful movement to really think about postures and weight transfers, and then we have a big old stretch. Spent a chunk of the afternoon in the supermarket, cupboard depleted. Cupboards are bare. I was going to say old Mother Hubbard, but you're not old Mother Hubbard, you're Super G. Hello, Dawn Skelton's in. Hello Maya, good afternoon. Bex, thank you for saying good afternoon. How are you all? Ready for a stretch? Are you ready for a stretch or ready for a sway? Do you like them both equally, or would you prefer the stretch? or do you prefer the sway? I'm just interested to know. We could technically have a whole movement snack of the sway bit. So much to talk about. Fascinating whole thing. Definitely not a cactus climber in Patauma. No. Indeed. Warm here in Korean Larrick too. I was just saying, Dawn, over 352 movement snacks. Week 19 tomorrow. We've moved on, haven't we, since March? Still here. I still haven't had a haircut. I have a haircut on Friday. So the bandana, I can blast off the bandanas from Friday. Hello, Carol. CK's in. Bex and friends just in from sitting in the garden with younger daughter and grandma. Lovely time, Carol, for you. Hello, Vivian and Bolton. Lots of plants, but no succulents. I must be missing out. Oh, I do love a cactus. I've got 4 p.m. Is that the time? Right then, here we go. I'm on it. I like the stretch. Okay, Maya, bear with me for a bit of sway. And then the stretch has come in right at you. Here we go, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon. Bex Sowney here from Later Life Training, still for your 4 p.m. movement snack. Carol Cooper Taylor, hi. That's a new name, I think, Carol. Thank you very much for saying hello. Welcome to the 4 p.m. If you're new, you might want to have a watch at the first bit after the Circ Boost. We've come to the end of a 1 week of a sway sequence. So you might want to try the seated options, depending how you feel with your balance. You choose. Start everyone with a circulation boost. Come on. So pick your position, folks, whether you want to, sorry, I've got sticky trousers on these. Whether you want to sit or stand, please, you choose. If you're standing, have some external support close to hand. Here's the vitals. It needs to be solid, it needs to be fixed. About hip height is right. This one's a little bit too low for me to enable me to feel confident and upright if I want to use it, but I have got a wall here as well, which is universal for height. Sturdy chair, if you prefer. Let's do our start positions then. Setting up the posture, feet hip width. Check you've got a gap. This will help with balance and stability. Grow taller. By this we mean lengthen from the centre. Lift and open the chest. Shoulders back and down, and start the steady march. This is rhythmical, it's steady, it's your pace. So once you had a look at what I'm doing, clock it, have a look, and then focus on your movements. And if that means have a look at what your feet are doing, do that. We get loads of information from having a look to check our feet are where we want them to be. More lift and open. You should feel strong, confident, lifted, forward looking. Shoulders are back and down, so if you feel a bit like you're here, try to grow a bit and open up to here. This support structure will greatly help with balance, arm movements, and this coordinated march here. As and when you're ready, bring in the arms. Keep going on that for the stand options. Here's the seated prompts. 2 options here, depending on why you've chosen to remain seated. Sit tall away from the back of the chair. It may be that you want to start the Circ Boost from here, and it may be that you want to start with the arms. If you're looking to progress towards standing activities, hip walk forward. This makes it easier to stand. Heels come back a bit. You two may decide to start with the circulation boost here, or various options down here at the feet. Whatever you decide to do with the feet is ankles, feet and toes. Extra support if you would like. Keep the lift and the activity in the centre. And can you see I'm peeling my heels off here? You may prefer to alternate toes. Take the feet slightly forward if you do that. You may prefer to take the feet back. Or you may prefer just to focus on the movement from the shoulder. Can you see? Elbows are a little bit bent, I've got a little bit of turn here. So these movements come together for this rhythmical, steady march. And the range of motion is whatever you decide you want it to be. What you will feel after a minute and a half or so with those types of movements is the need to take a few deeper breaths. This is what we want the circulation boost to do, just to gradually give the circulatory system a boost, get us ready for movement, have some movement in the shoulders to prepare us now for our arm sequences and our sway. So, If this is the first time you're doing this, suggest you try it seated first. I'm going to do the arm sequence only, so this is exactly the same for sit or stand, but I'm going to do it here so you can see. But in seated, it would be here. Okay, upper body only then, here we go. Balance positions down below, lift and lengthen, holding on to your sphere shape, airbags under the armpits. What this does is lift and really open up the posture here so that I have freer movement through my shoulders. Here we go. We take our hands from east to west, slowly rotate through to north to south. Keep it moving. Watch my foot here. I turn out the toe. Oh no, I said I was going to do arms only. I'm going to drift up to the shoulder, come back through the centre. Watch what happens. Hands turn, turn, turn. Keep turning, keep rotating to here, and then I come back to here. Take a pause. And then we do the same on the other diagonal. So set it up again, lift and lengthen, high on the sit bones if you're seated, lengthen out from here, holding the sphere, airbags under your armpits. Okay, so this time we're going to shift north to south, other hand comes on top. We're going to drift up to the diagonal. There's my trunk turn. I'm going to turn back through the centre, belly button height on the sphere. Keep turning to here, back through to here. So we have this constant moving of the hands. Can you feel from east to west to north to south? Let's bring in the lower limb. If you're seated, it's exactly the same. So your movements are going to be lifting out of the hips, coming through and then turning. So you're working on fluid turn rotation with shoulders. Remember the legs. Here we go. Set the position, with your sphere. Okay, watch out for the feet. Here we go. So we come north to south. Set the toe. Toe comes out. Drift and lift. The heel comes up. Back through the centre. Turn the hands. The toe comes back. We take the guided step. Return. And now here's the change for this final session this week. We're going to release the sphere on a forward step and come back to here. And on that release, just to show, we've got the heel strike first. So the release comes here. And there's your shoulder activity there. Let's do one more time to the other diagonal. Are we ready? Here we go. And then we go into the stretch. Sphere in hand. Airbags under the armpits. Here we go. Drift up. Turn the toe. Rotate and shift, hip comes up, back through the centre, set the toe, keep turning, there's the step. Now get ready for the release, there and here. Okay, that's our coordinated weight transfer movement. So we've been building that all through the week. They're all here in the past week if you want to go back, but I will post up the whole sequence on a little video after this. Ready to stretch? Okay, change your focus now. Stretch sequences. Sit or stand, lift and lengthen. If you're in sit, if you feel a bit squashed, taller, 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 could we just take a couple of shoulder rolls here, up, back and down, and get ready for the chest stretch position. So on this next one, roll back and take the fixed position here. Did you see? Now make sure that the shoulders are down, pressing the chest forward. This can help fix that position. It might be more comfortable to have back of hands, and you may feel that you want to release and have a pause, switch off the posture muscles, give them time to have a rest, and then grow again. So we can lift and over, we can slide the hands back into position if you would like. Take the fix. If it's not comfortable to have the hands all the way back with hands in pockets, they can stay in the front. We can just go here. There. The feeling is that you're pressing the sternum forward and you're squeezing the shoulder blades together. And that's stretching all of the muscles here in the front of the chest. It's going to help with upright posture positions. It's going to help with breathing. It's going to help with all of our shoulder movements for arm reach and grab. All right, let's move on to back of arm here. So all this first sequence is about all of the activities in daily living where we need to get above head, behind head, or just behind washing, dressing, high level stuff as it were. So I'm going to come closer so you can see. Sit or stand, you choose. Shoulders are down. Just to check the shoulders are down, lift them up and then press them down. Is your neck as long as it can be? Okay, with me then. Fingertips towards the shoulder. Don't have to be touching, just about here, anywhere there. And then we ease it over, and we can support this if you want to here. And wherever you feel is your position where that's your limit, that's the stretch, that's the hold position, that's where we hold it there. And the arm's quite heavy, so just this literally taking the weight of the arm, just that. Can you see that my head is perfectly upright and straight? Easing out, slowly out, slowly out. Have a little release in between. Same on the other side. Here we go, walking over. Whether it's here, whether it's here, or whether it's here, it's your comfortable range of motion, and you may feel that you have better range on one side than the other. This is fairly usual, and you may well know why that is if you've had some trauma or some injury in the past. So just feel your way around these ranges of motion. Looking to hold these stretch positions if you can. 6, 8, 12 seconds. Build that up over time. Let's prepare for the next one. In sit or stand, I'll come a bit closer. In sit or stand, let's just cradle the arms, take a deep breath in and out. And as you lift on this one, can you really lift the rib cage out of your hips here? Can you lift a little bit more? So it's like a shoulder shrug and like you're trying to really lift up the rib cage. Either repeat that one, or you could go into single arms from here and then a reach. Can you see here? Reach, arms stay slightly in front, and then have a look. There, that one there. And on that one, on this single arm, just a couple of seconds. If you're seated and you want to give yourself some extra support, it could look like this. Just a couple of seconds. And if your arm's not happy up high, go for this one. Just one final point, when the arm comes up, it stays slightly, just slightly in front of the head. Okay, that'll make it a little bit more comfortable for shoulders. So that's all your upward sidey stretches. Everything for reaching, also transferring in bed, getting up from the floor, all of that stuff that requires us to extend the arms out. All right, here we go. A little bit more circ boost, please, with more ankles, feet and toes. So picking up the heels, peeling the heels off, working through. Can you feel your toes as well? We talked loads about ankle, feet and toes in all of the snacks. We're now going to stretch the back of thigh and the calf. If legs aren't on your radar for improvement, suggest you can either go back round on the sphere sequence or go back through the upper body stretches. For now, we're going to take the back of thigh. So if you are looking to transition or transfer or improve standing tasks and walking and steps and slopes climbing, this one needs to be in your benefits bag. Have a hip walk forward, just past the centre, extending one leg out like so. Here's the critical point. If you feel that you're a bit slumped and squeezed, we need to shift, take a shift through the pelvis. We talked about the pelvis is a bucket a couple of weeks ago here. So make sure there's no water tipping out the back of your bucket. You need to lift up, lengthen, and then relax the foot, relax the knee, hinge forward here. So we're hinging on a straight back. Do you feel the difference? If you feel that you're bending and kind of collapsing into that, you're going to lose this stretch sensation. You're not going to feel it. So do make sure you've lifted as tall as you can, high up on the buttocks, and then ease forward. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Can you feel this tension sensation? It's like a good thriller. the tension here on the back of the leg, and it should feel that you could sustain it, but you know it's there. You could say comfortably uncomfortable. It's not painful, it's not shaking or trembling, it's not an effort to stay there, but you can feel a different sensation of stretch. Slowly come out, step in and release. This is such a critical one, a crucial one to improve stride length, to improve confidence on feet, and of course also, can you feel while you're in that position? We need this movement to get down to lower limb, to get down to ankles, feet, toes, shoes, socks, picking up objects. We need the mobility at the hips and this muscle here to be flexible. That's what we're doing here. Let's try the other leg. Lift and lengthen, relax the foot, relax the knee. Check this foot's flat and heel on the floor. Lift up and ease. And you could, okay, it's not a very scientific one, but you could think about blue tack and stretching. If you pull blue tack very quickly, it will snap very quickly. If you warm it in your hands and you ease it, if you tease it through that length position, it literally gets longer. Consider your muscles a little bit like blue tack. Nothing like blue tack, but you get the analogy. Don't try to use your back of thighs to stick things to the wall. It doesn't work. Slowly come back and ease up. Okay, so we've done now the blue tack stretch on the back of the thighs, and now we're into calves. And I'm going to do the seated one first as I'm here. Another critical one for walking. If you're looking to improve your walking and all your standing activities, you need your ankles, you need your calves, so you need this stretch in the benefits bag. Here we go. Extend the leg again. Posture is lifted. The trunk doesn't move this time, but can you see my foot? Just checking you can. The foot, the toes do. So lasso the toe, and it's like it's like you squeeze it, pull it towards you. Can you see? There's like an invisible bit of string. I'm squeezing the toe back. The knee is a little bit soft here, and I'm trying to hold that position and then ease off. Take a moment to have a little pause and recovery, and then go again. And can you see here, we're literally doing a toe raise. We do this activity in standing, don't we, as our toe raises. A calf stretch is a toe raise in a different position, but the outcome is different because of that change in position. I'm after a different outcome. Here it is in stand. If you feel confident in stand with some external support, chances are you'll get an even more effective feeling of stretch. Have a look, hands on the wall for support. Take a step back, ball of the foot here, and then I control lowering of that heel. At any time, if I feel the stretch is too strong, I can slowly come out, and I can decrease the size of that stride and go down again. Can you see? My feet are hip width apart. There's a gap between them. And the stretch position is toes forward, back heel down, and I'm stretching the muscle here on the back of the leg. And this is the leg I need to stride. Don't forget to do both legs. If you would like, while you're in that calf stretch position, you can have a little tilt, so tuck your tailbone under a little bit, and then an extra stretch here. And if you would like, you can have a triple whammy. You can have 3 stretch positions for the price of 1. Don't forget to do both legs. Let's just finish with some even weight distribution. Let's open up for some hugs to finish. Squeeze. There's your upper back stretch. Shoulder blades coming apart. Shoulder blades coming together. Shoulder blades coming apart. Shoulder blades coming together. With the breath. Ta-da! The end. Movement snack number 3 today, in the bag. How was that? If you didn't want to throw away your sphere completely, keep it, and then you can get it out anytime you want to rehearse. It's a really fascinating. I could spend weeks and weeks on the sphere. Just there's so much in that movement, and actually everything involved in understanding what's going on with that one. So enjoy that one. We're on a shift change. I think Dave's on 8 a.m s. I think I'm on noons, and I think Calves is on 4 p.m. next week. I don't know. You'll see us all at some point tomorrow for a brand new week 19, everyone. Thanks for staying with us. We love having you. Bye for now.